Morning, everyone. How you guys doing? That's what we're doing. Because in spots like right here, you can see the swath is heavier. It just does not want to dry. And then you get stuff like right here in front of us. Well, that stuff is too damn dry. So we've got a wind today, and it's supposed to actually get up. It's supposed to be warm today, like quite warm, plus 28. Not necessarily plus 30, but plus 28. So we're gonna rake this stuff up, and my plan is, I can pretty much guarantee we'll be baling this stuff tonight. I'll leave her sit for the day, and then we'll hit it with the baler this evening. We got a lot of baling to do out here. How it's gonna all shake down as to how many bales per acre, I have no idea at this point, but it'll be whatever it'll be, because that's all it'll be. Little note I want to touch on, and I know some of these guys that I'm going to be talking about watch my videos. So if some of the neighbors, like we go in, and I'm sorry, but I'm getting tired of being asked, can you come and help do this? Can you come and help do that? Can you do this for us? Can you do that for us? Whether it's brush mowing, spraying, I had a guy phone me this morning wanting me to come and put a roof on his cattle barn. Like, how busy are you? Really? Like, really? Since when? And the problem is, CP and I, we want to help our neighbors. You know, help the neighbor fix their fence. Help the neighbor get their weeds under control. Hell, the one neighbor, we gave them chemical to get the weeds under control. All they have to do is go out and do it. Tear fence down and fix the fence proper. Help put their cows in, because their cows broke out. Can you come and help put the cows in? Yeah, sure, we'll come and help. All of that kind of thing. Well, that all takes time, and sometimes it takes a lot more time than one wants it to take, and then you leaving your stuff farther behind. That's what I'm trying to say here. This is rough right here. Anyways, I had a guy this morning. He's the uncle to my landlord on this particular ground that we're on right now. And he wants to buy the landlord's share of the bales. Okay, that's fine. Except I'm not done baling. There's like 70 acres out here, maybe even 80, that needs to be baled yet. And I told him that, and he goes, well, we can estimate it that you'll be getting about 90 bales, 80 to 90 bales, so, you know, he gets a third, so I can buy his share. And I told him, I says, you know what, you can't say that you can buy it, because maybe I'll buy it. Until I'm done hand, I said, I need at least 600 bales. So I might buy it myself. Well, that's just not. I need the bales. I was like, you're not the one doing all the friggin' work, and you're not the one that pays the rental on the land. Sure, it is up to the landowner as to who's going to buy the bales, his share, but I need the bales too. So we might be buying them ourselves. It was like, some people just feel entitled, you know what I mean? And the same guy then wants me to come and help put a metal roof on his, he calls it the cattle barn. It's basically looks like an old beat up friggin' garage in my eyes that's never been maintained properly to begin with, and now after 50 plus years he wants to put a metal roof on it. Okay, fine, but why are you phoning me to do this? I don't got time for that. Well, you're not that busy. Seriously? Yeah, I'm getting, basically what I'm trying to say here, guys, is I'm gonna be honest. I guess I'm ranting, and maybe it's because I'm tired, but I'm getting tired of being the guy that helps all the neighbors, but when this guy needs help, nobody's around and nobody's available. So I'm being, not just neighbors, but family too. And nobody's around and nobody's available. That's just how I feel. When I need help, I can't get no help. It's just me and CP. And the only way we're getting help from anybody is if we hire them and have a young hired guy on backup to do manual labor. But in Carson's case, he's a great kid, and when you give him a job to do, he tries to do the best he can. He's never driven a tractor before, so that is a little bit of an issue. And if I had the time to really spend with him more and teach him, he would be out here right now doing this. But I don't got the time to sit there and basically with him and teach him. Not all the time. I don't have the time. So yeah, once we get into picking bales, Carson will be here. But like I said, I don't got neighbors that I can rely on to help pick bales because they aren't available. So we hire somebody. Well, that's what I'm trying to say here is go hire somebody to help keep your cows in. That's what I'm saying to my neighbors. Go hire someone to put your cows in for you. Go hire somebody to fix your fence. You know, shit like that. So it's just kind of I'm getting tired of being the guy that everybody thinks they can phone and come and help. So anyways, enough of my rant. I'm gonna get the hell busy here, and we'll rake up this 145 acre field minus roughly the headlands, so let's say 5 to 8 acres, so roughly 40 acres, and I'll probably rake the headlands on the next 45-ish acre field. And we'll see what happens after that. You guys have a good day. We'll talk to y'all later. Alrighty guys, well, that piece back there is all done. Now we're gonna do the opening rounds of this piece. That way tonight when I come and bale, I can bale this all off. And tomorrow morning, these rounds are out of the way for raking up the rest of this field. Wherever there's a slough, I'll rake those rounds off, get it out of the way. I don't know, I might even do a little bit more than the opening rounds. We'll see what happens. I don't want to get too far in front because once it's two swaths put into one, if we do get a shower of some sort, it it's a bugger to get it dried down. Get it back to dry condition to bale it up. So we'll see what happens. I'll let you go. Alrighty guys, we're out here. I'm on my third round actually. Right here, this is a sucky place because you see all the trees here and it loops right around. Comes right around actually. There's just a little clove right here, and this stuff, this is almost as if we cut it like 2 days ago. And even though we got wind, it's really wet. Am I gonna bale it when I come in here this eve? Probably. I don't know. Maybe I'll leave it for a day. It's all fluffed up now, so it can get some air. But right here in this little alcove, you can see the trees over there just a giving her. So on that side, the stuff is good. But on this side, because the wind can't get in here, it's not good. She's dampish. Here, so basically that's the first two. This is the next two. Just that much farther away from the trees, and it's drier. And yeah, the swath is big here because this is where all the snow got trapped, and that was the moisture for the crop. Because we sure as hell didn't get the rain for the crop this year. There is some wet stuff still. You can see that. You can literally see how much, like, it does nothing. It's not great. Makes it hard for baling when you got bush like this. If it was open ground, it wouldn't be such a bad thing, but anywho, it's a decision I have to think about whether we're gonna bail or not. Anyway, I'm gonna let you all go. We'll talk later. Alrighty, so I did the 8 rounds, which is now 4, around the next field. The wind is up nicely. I did around all of the slough and bush piles. I'm gonna leave that stuff alone the rest of the field, because it's, unless you're gonna rake your inner swaths and then do the outside ones last, it's hard to rake without catching the swath and then driving on the stuff you just raked. And if it's a little tough, well, now you're just trampling it down and drying it out, or it takes longer to dry out, I should say. This stuff is drying nicely. It's going to take some time, but that wind is able to get into here now that it's fluffed up. Right here, it's a water run. I think I showed you guys that when we were cutting this field. So we got big swath right here, and that's my concern. The light stuff, I could be going on it right now, but you got, here, we'll walk over here. So you can see how big this swath is. And then you get to right here, and it gets real light. You go over top this little knoll, so another 20 yards, and then it's really heavy again. And that's ducking in and out for that. It's not worth it. I'm better off to leave it and then come back and bale everything at the same time. That's how I feel. Won't be long. I would say 3, 4 o'clock and the heavy stuff will be ready to go. The light stuff will be way too goddamn dry. This wind stays up 7 o'clock. It'll be too dry to bale the heavy. And by 9 o'clock, the dew will start setting in. It'll cool down. Then we could bale everything. So we'll go home. We got to service the baler. It hasn't been serviced now for, well, I don't know. We did roughly, what the hell did we do? 70, 80, 90. We did about, I don't know, 75, 80 bales. I'd like to say 90 plus, but that never happened. So, anywho, I'll let you guys go. We'll talk to you later. Alrighty, so obviously we're home. This guy got his midsummer greasing. You don't have to grease these guys a lot, especially the wheels. But the one thing you do have to grease is this knuckle point here. It needs lots, because it's constantly, you're lifting up and down right here. The wheels, you can actually over grease them. Here it doesn't need a lot of grease because that just pivots ever so slightly up and down with the contours of the land. But so here comes CP with the big blower. But here, I just saw something on this guy. That's always handy, ain't it? I'll wait until she gets here to show her before I pull it out. What do you think of them beans? She's giving me the look. Like I did it.
Tail last.
Herman's. Probably picked that up along Sonny's friggin' fence line.
If you pull it out, you're gonna have a flat.
If it was gonna cause a flat.
Well, don't pull it on an angle.
There, it's out.
Put some goop in there.
Yeah, it's fine. Anywho, I had to blow this sucker off, and that's a dirty ass job, so catch you guys later. Alrighty guys, well, we're taking the load out chute to the neighbor's place because our heifers need to come home. Is our hay dry enough? I don't know. I serviced the baler, I serviced the rake, we had lunch, blah blah blah, and I haven't gone back to check it yet. And I got somebody coming down the road. This could be interesting. Hopefully he sees what the hell I got going on here. Well, he slowed down so he sees it. He's gonna have to move the fuck over or I'll take his friggin' roof off. No idea who that was. But anywho, yeah, our heifers need to come home. They're out of grass there. We've been taking them the odd bale every now and again. So it's time. So I'll bring you guys back a little bit later once we get the corral set up. Well, here's how I got it set up, guys. Load out alley. Took our panels and reconfigured them to make a corral in here. See this? Had the gate right here. That's what brought them in. And then two small 10-foot panels. This one will swing out and you work your cattle in this way along this side. and up the loadout alley. That's the idea. Now we just got to go home and get the truck and trailer. Later. Come on, let's go. And those guys are all home. Simple as that. Well, it's, what the hell time is it? If you can make that out, 7:42. Yeah, she's a crunching now, let me tell you. She's a crunching now. Even the stuff underneath, it's really dry. So, I'll come back in a couple hours and we'll get to work. Have a couple hour break. I'll go check that stuff in the far west corner, and I'll bring you guys, excuse me, back when I get out there. Sorry guys, there's still some moisture in it, in that bigger stem, but I think with how much dry is in there, I think we'll be okay to even bale this stuff. I might bale this stuff first, because right along the trees here, that's where it's going to take on the moisture the quickest, because it's shaded more. This stuff will take on, it'll dew up faster here than it will out in the middle of a field, is what I'm trying to say. So when we come out, we'll do the opening rounds on this field first. Oh yeah. That way they're done. It's gonna be a long night. Fun, fun, fun. Let's get after it.